Get back a bit. Again, mate. One more.
But we don't want to have to deal with CARP. No, we don't want to deal with CARP. We've got to get rid of the CARP. And they had that, they had that sort of swami smile. And I say swami, and I know exactly what I'm saying. I'm not talking about a guru. I'm talking about Urban Dictionary. That swami smile.
A pack of killer canaries.
Phil Shorten is definitely going to win, and you can trust me. What's going to happen to the agricultural sector?
And
what are
work
you going
out
to do to the
how we
agricultural
best
sector?
help all those
Tell these
companies.
people, what are you going to do to the agricultural sector?
You don't let me talk. You were asking me the question.
I am.
Barnaby, is your job, as the Americans would say, just a heartbeat away from ultimate power?
People have been watching too much West Wing. They've got to stop it. There's this crap, and this idea that, the Prime Minister's away, so we'll invade New Zealand. It's just bat.
You guarantee you won't do that?
Invade New Zealand? Yeah, this is a promise.
You are rednecks! Yes! And 2 million tonnes of CARP, 2 million tonnes of CARP. We have to bury the CARP, we'll have to put it outside.
I'm on a very, very good salary, incredibly good salary. And probably by my own circumstances, it's spread pretty thin. And Peter, what I'm trying to do, if anything, is just emphasise that if for me it's spread thin on an incredibly good salary, how is it going for other people? It must be incredibly tough.
Abortion is the slavery debate of our time.
Today I'm acting Prime Minister. I will be for a couple of hours until the boss gets back from New Zealand, unless his plane crashes, in which case it's a permanent thing.
Does anyone call you BJ?
Sometimes, yeah, I get that. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to yell it out in an alley. Now, you were a rugby player in your younger days and you took some hard knocks. Does that explain some of your political views?
No,
What the Labor Party is going to do is reach out to these organisations.
They're going to reach out to you.
Including BP.
It's like a charity, isn't it? They're going to reach
you
out
asked
to
me
you.
the question,
How are you
Barnaby,
going to do it?
But see, you don't want me to answer.
Well, answer it.
Because I have the answer.
Answer it.
So we're going to reach out to these organisations, including BP, Santos, other oil.
I'm fully aware that it'll be a David and Goliath event.
I don't know who David is and I don't know who Goliath is, but I know who the people of New England are.
It'll be the end of our sheep industry. I don't think your working mothers are going to be very happy when they're paying over $100 for a roast. We found out he snuck them in because we saw them taking it to a poodle groomer. Now, Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California or we're going to have to euthanize them.
We are afflicted in this nation, we are afflicted with this disgusting mud-sucking creatures, bottom-dwelling mud-sucking creatures, for which the only form of control is a version of herpes to try and get rid of these disgusting mud-sucking creatures. What an absolute load of pig manure. He's going to reach out to you.
Why?
He's going to reach out to the coal mines. Don't worry, fellas. We're reaching out to you.
Why doesn't
We're
that
reaching
work?
out to you and saying you're going to lose your job. We're going to reach out to the agricultural sector. Reaching out. Is that how you're going to do it?
And often impulsive. Barnaby Joyce was his own brand, the ultimate political confidence player.
Live exports, stop the bans.
Yeah, we've got to get the cattle industry going, yes.
Yes or no?
Well, yes.
Broadband internet, stop the bites.
Yes. I don't know, what difference does it make?
That's a yes. I'll take that as a yes, stop the bites.
Stop them.
Slow the internet down.
Oh, no.
This is never about me. It's about the person in the Weatherboard Nine. But it's only fair on those people in the Weatherboard Nine. In the Weatherboard Nine.
Living those weatherboard nines in little regional towns.
The Queensland Labor government, Labor government, the Queensland Labor government, Labor government, the Labor Party, Labor Party,
I think I've been quite respectful to you as you've repeated the same thing, but you haven't been respectful to my question. If you're just tuning in, this is RN Drive and we are broadcasting across the Asia Pacific. Barnaby Joyce is our guest.
The Labor Party were the first people to buy water off this vendor. The Labor Party,
And I acknowledge that the two people who died were most likely people who voted for the Green Party, so I'm not going to start attacking them. That's the last thing I want to do.
Such as this ridiculous process of net zero emissions by 2050. There'll be net jobs by 2050 under a Labor Party.
Look, I just don't want the government anymore in my life. I'm sick of the government being in my life. You know, and the other thing is I think we've got to acknowledge is, you know, there's a higher authority that's beyond our comprehension and right up there in the sky. Unless we understand that that's got to be respected, then we're just fools. We're going to get nailed.
Don't worry, you'll be next. If he fails, you'll be next. You're gone, you go back there. He comes up here, you go over there. It's all going to happen. It's all about to happen. The
Prime Minister will resume his seat.
On a point of order, Mr Speaker, I refer to page 505 of practice, which reads, although there is no specific rule set down by standing order, the House follows the practice of requiring members' speeches to be in English.
If we start letting movie stars, even though they've been the sexiest man alive twice, to come into our nation, then why don't we just break the laws for everybody? So it's time that Pistol and Boo buggered off back to the United States.
Look, it's tragic. We've had over 3,000 deaths globally, but you need about 30 to 40 times that number to equate to the deaths from snakebite. Yet people are not going down the shops, running the place out of shotgun shells, compression bandages and anti-veneem. People are still walking through the long grass. We've got to make sure we get a reality check here. All the toilet paper going, what are they doing? Well, I've worked out that they're going to wet themselves, wrap it round them, walk down Martin Place or get on a train. No one will go near them. They won't catch anything, not even a movie, because they look like they belong in a psych ward.
It is said that to make mistakes is to be human.
Yes.
Does that make you some kind of superhuman?
Well, I think I've made no more mistakes than anybody else.
You can't even speak. Thanks for the chat, Barnaby Joyce. I still hate you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.